Title: The Whispering Shadows. I never believed in ghosts. I was a staunch skeptic, always dismissing tales of the supernatural as mere fabrications. That changed one cold autumn night as I sat alone in my grandmother's old house, a place steeped in family history and secrets. It was the first time I'd been there since her passing. The air felt thick with memories, heavy yet comforting. I decided to spend the night, hoping to find solace in the familiar surroundings. The house creaked and settled, familiar sounds that once lulled me to sleep. I remember feeling an unsettling chill as the wind howled outside, rattling the old windows. Around midnight, while I was rummaging through some old boxes in the attic, I stumbled across a dusty trunk filled with letters and photographs. Among them was a diary that caught my eye. As I opened it, I felt an inexplicable pull, as if the words were calling to me. The diary belonged to my grandmother, and the entries detailed her life and, eventually, her encounters with something she described only as the shadows. Curiosity sparked, I read on. She wrote of strange occurrences, objects moving on their own, faint whispers echoing in empty rooms, and an overwhelming sensation of being watched. One entry struck me the most. She described a chilling encounter with a figure at the end of her bed, a dark silhouette with glowing eyes that stared deep into her soul. As I read, a sudden hush fell over the attic. The creaking of the floorboards ceased, and for a moment I felt a presence beside me. I shrugged it off as anxiety getting the better of me and continued reading. But that's when I heard it. A soft whisper, clear and chilling. "Help me," it begged, echoing through the attic. My heart raced. I stood up, startled, and turned to leave. But as I did, I felt a sudden cold wave wash over me. The whispering grew louder, more insistent. I could swear I saw shadows shifting in the corners of the room, tendrils of darkness creeping closer. Panic surged within me, and I bolted for the stairs, heart pounding in my ears. When I reached the living room, I collapsed onto the couch, gasping for breath. The house felt alive, every creak and rustle amplified in my heightened state of fear. I decided to call a friend. Perhaps talking would calm my racing mind. But as I dialed, the lights flickered ominously, plunging me into darkness for a fleeting moment. I felt sheer terror grip my heart. Suddenly, I heard the front door creak open. I swung my gaze towards it, expecting to see my friend, but no one was there. The temperature dropped even further, and I could see my breath in the air. "Hello?" I called out, my voice trembling. No answer came, only the echo of my own fear. Then, a voice, as cold as ice, whispered directly in my ear, "You shouldn't have come back." I spun around, feeling phantom hands brush against my shoulder. I ran to the front door, flinging it open and sprinting into the night, ignoring the overwhelming need to look back. The next day, I returned, daylight breaking the sinister spell of the night. I collected the diary, now firmly believing my grandmother's experiences. I placed it in the attic, hoping it would remain sealed away. To this day, I feel the shadows linger in that house, whispering the secrets they hold. I'll never return alone, and I've learned that some stories are better left untold.